Now, we all know Norman takes the crown of being the master of disaster. He's an arsonist, he's rude, he's selfish, and sometimes can lie to people. In today's video, we are going to describe him with 7 adjectives. Adjectives are things that describe people. Like if you say someone is reckless, someone is reckless, that's an adjective, reckless. So without wasting any more time, let's go right into the first adjective. Reckless. Someone who does something they shouldn't, causing things to happen. I think Norman is known for being quite reckless, especially when he causes tons of fires. In Escape from Pontypandy Island, he burns down a whole tree on Pontypandy Island and almost the whole island if the fire kept spreading. In Runaway Horse, Norman steals a horse, causing the horse and Norman to get stuck in the mud. And in Spy Games, Norman is seen tying James up in a chair so he can play a spy game. He ties James up in a chair and convinces him to burn through the rope, causing Norman and James to both cause a fire. But keep in mind, it's really Norman's fault because James wouldn't have committed arson if Norman didn't convince him to. In Fiery Football, Norman is seen throwing pizzas all over everyone's face just so he can watch the football match. He then puts some fiery coal in the pizza, causing Norman to nearly destroy, well, he didn't destroy anything, except probably the grass. Then, there's an episode where Norman is told not to go out to sea, but Norman, being Norman, decides to go out at sea and not listen to Penny's orders. What's worse is that he drags his mom on a wild goose chase out at sea, causing both of them to get stranded. Fireman Sam rescues them in the end, and Norman apologizes for his crimes. Which, sorry isn't enough, it never is. In Pontypandy Extreme, Norman falls down a well, or to be exact, he gets stuck in the well, because he was trying to steal other people's coins to get a skateboard. And in Dinosaur Hunt, he tricks James into coming into a cave with him, and tries to lie to him and say that there were dinosaur footprints, causing both him and James to get trapped in the cave during high tide. In Floating Cart, he is seen being reckless as he steals everything around the town, causing him to fall into the sea. There are lots more episodes where Norman is seen being reckless. But now, let's dive right into the next adjective. Manipulative. Someone who makes you do something whether you like it or not, by doing something like pretending to cry, or saying something that convinces you to do something. Norman is known for being a manipulator. Like in the Fireman Sam episode Santa Overboard, where he wants a giant Santa balloon. But since it's only for gardens, Dillis rightfully decides no. Norman then convinces her to hang a giant Santa balloon on the ladder. And this is how this manipulative brat does it.
Come on, mean it this time.
Oh, okay, Ma'am. If you don't want me to be happy this Christmas.
Then, in another Christmas episode by the name of Floodlights, Norman wants some lights in Dillis's shop, but when he asks Mike, or as if you can even say ask, turns on the crocodile tears and convinces Mike to put the floodlights in the shop, well, he did what I said. He literally turns on the crocodile tears. He then convinces Mike to go everywhere and put the lights up. Then we have the episode titled Fireworks for Mandy, where Norman finds a flare and keeps manipulating Mandy to shoot it up into the air. So, those are Norman's manipulative actions. And now let's get straight to the next adjective. Rude. Someone who does disrespectful, impolite, or ill-mannered things to others, which sometimes hurts their feelings and sometimes makes them upset. Now, this is an unexpected adjective to give to this bratty gingerhead arsonist, but, there are a few episodes where he is seen being rude. Take the time where he locked James in the changing room like a bully, all because of Bronwyn's frog play. And the episode, titled Cry Wolf, shows him sticking his tongue out at Dillis. So those are the examples of why he is rude to others. Next adjective, naughty. Someone who does something that they shouldn't have, and more. Now, in the classic series, he was extremely naughty. He almost set fire to his bedroom, hurt Elvis on the treadmill, and even the infamous scene of him knocking Dillis out was bad. Whether the pranks are harmless or harmful, he is seen getting up to a lot of mischief, and in one episode, Trevor didn't even get saved from getting tied to a pole by Norman, who thinks he's a cowboy, but really, to be exact, Norman is an outlaw. Those are a few examples of him being naughty, but in the CGI series he's just as naughty, as he always sneaks out the house too much, is a manipulator, is rude, and even hurt a whale out at sea once. The last adjective is bratty. A child, or sometimes an adult, or mostly children act bratty. Not many adults act bratty. So, a child who acts spoiled, is difficult to manage, and does the wrong things. No, to be exact, I should explain right. A brat is someone who behaves badly, throws tantrums, and misbehaves. All the adjectives I said reveal that Norman is a brat. He's rude, he's selfish, he treats people like they're the people who he's rude to, and he's an arsonist. And those are all the adjectives for Norman Stanley Price. Thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed. Comment down below what Fireman style episodes you want me to talk about. Until next time, it's getting about brats, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye!